Hi beauties, it's Nitika Chopra here with a very special edition of What's Hot and Healing. I'm here with my dear friend Kavita J. Patel. How are you?
Good. Hi everyone.
Hi. And I'm so excited to have her here with me today because we are doing a What's Hot and Healing Love Edition. And it is going to be amazing for all of you beauties out there looking for love, looking to enhance the love that you already have in your life. Kavita's actually worked with me very closely for about 6 months and counting. And she is the person I go to with all of my relationship questions, whether it's romantic, friendship, or otherwise. So, Kavita, lay it on us. I cannot wait to hear what you have for us. What's your first What's Hot and Healing item?
Okay. So my first What's Hot and Healing with love is really talking about past love, because all of us have been through a relationship of some sort in our past. And we felt how it is to be in love. We've felt how it is to have our hearts broken. And some part of us sometimes is still energetically tied to that love in some way.
Right.
And I know a lot of people talk about this in the love world, and the go-to is usually, you know, writing a forgiveness letter of some sort to yourself.
Many of those.
Yes, to yourself or to him or her. And you essentially can do that, and that's great. Right. My version of it is really expressing yourself, because this is my big theme for everything.
Love it. Okay.
Right?
Express yourself.
Express yourself.
Yes.
And so what I say is actually pull out a piece of paper, right at the top, who is still kind of tugging at your heart? Like who kind of goes through your mind without even knowing it sometimes?
Yes.
And who are you sometimes even fighting with in your own head for what happened, how it happened, when it happened?
Absolutely.
And write his name down and think back to how it all kind of ended. And think back to that moment and start to visualize where you were at that point in time.
Yes.
And from that place, you can do it from, or you can do it from now, but you want to write down everything that was left unsaid, right?
Yes.
And this is what I'm saying around expressing yourself. You want to write down everything. And I want you to go through the emotion of it, right? Like, I am angry at you because you didn't actually have the balls to break up with me in a way that was loving and blessed and honoring our relationship, right? So what are all the things that you have left unsaid, and write them all out.
I love that.
When I say sometimes you can send it, sometimes you don't want to, it just depends. But you could send it, and there's just a letting go that happens with it, and space gets created for new love to come in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that idea. Okay, great. So that is something that you can all do. It's free, okay? She just gave you free tips right here. So you can totally do that at home. So start with everything that's left unsaid for your first hot and healing item with love. Now, what's the second item, Kavita?
So the second one is all about vulnerability. Vulnerability, you know, is being talked about all over the place. And it really is the key to letting a man in on who you really are and seeing if he's the right match for you and if you're the right match for him.
Right.
Right? And many of us are just waiting for him to give us permission to get vulnerable. And that's not how it works. That is not how it works. I wish it worked that way. It's not how it works.
Darn.
Because the only way that you can actually allow that space for him to get vulnerable with you and you to get vulnerable with him is to lead. So you need to be the leader in that. And to lead, you need to start practicing vulnerability. It just doesn't come out of thin air. It's a very scary place for most of us to go to, right? Because it means that we're letting somebody in, or we're letting them into the parts of who we are that we kind of hold sacred, right?
Yeah.
And it's important to let him in so that you start to see, like, is this the person that can hold all that for me and with me? Because if he can't, he's probably not the one.
I gotta keep going. Right, and what I hear when you say vulnerability, I mean, this is just from my own lessons and experience, and correct me if I'm wrong, which I know you will.
Yes.
What I hear about that is just being comfortable enough with yourself. That's really what vulnerability, to me at least, means, is being comfortable enough with myself, with my own demons, with my own wounds, with my own dark side, to know that I love those parts of me, and, you know, I accept those parts of me, and I've been through a lot with those parts of me, and I embrace it. So here they are, and are you willing to embrace it too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's, I mean, that's like a sense of relief for me when I think of it that way. Not vulnerability, like I'm going to be shaking and my legs are going to be freaking out and I'm going to be like exposing all my wounds in this horrible traumatic way, right?
Yes. No, that's great. I'm glad that you said that. Because it is. It's just about you being okay with it enough to say it and let somebody in on it.
Love that.
So the way we're going to practice this, because we need action in love. So the action piece is really talking to a friend that you already know, love, and trust, or a sibling, or even a parent if that's something that you want to try out. But talking to them and letting them in on something that you haven't let them in on before. So, you know, telling a friend about this crazy date that you went on and all the emotions that you felt when you went on it, you know? Or telling a friend that you're really, really, really scared.
Right.
Because you thought that this man might be the one and then he wasn't. Right? So just letting them in on anything that you haven't revealed for fear of judgment, for fear of thinking that the other person won't get it.
Right.
Go get it. You just have to let them in on it, and then they'll get it.
Love that. Okay, so that leads us, before we leave you, we want to leave you with our last hot and healing item. So tell me all about that.
Yes. So our last one is beautiful. So as soon as you start to do 1 and 2, which I do say you have to do 1 and 2, then do 3. Okay, because there's some sort of shift in perspective that occurs from 1 and 2 that will allow you to really embrace 3. Okay. And what that is you're going to ask 3 friends, because there's a statistic. 63% of married people have said that they actually found the love of their life through their community, through the people that they already associate themselves with. So what we're going to have you do is actually ask 3 friends, who in your world would you want to match me up with, right? And there's a reason why I've used the word world. So normally maybe you've already done this and you've asked, and they'll think about, like you're saying, like, okay, can you set me up with somebody? Do you know anybody that would be good for me, right? And they're just thinking about the next person, like either their family, or they're thinking about just their friends, or they're thinking about just work people, but they're thinking about something specific. And when we say world, they start to think about everybody in their lives, right? Which is really important.
Yeah.
And so who in your world would you think is a good match for me? Ask 3 people that, and I bet something will come out of that.
I love that. I might have to do that after we finish this video. Okay, I love that. And you know, the other thing is that we always talk about with this hot and healing, all these things with hot and healing, I'm always about community. And that's the thing I love about, you know, being beauties out there and watching all of you and interacting with all of you, seeing all of your comments online. I love the sense of community that we have. And for this, it's specific about love. And I think with love, there's nothing more important than having your girlfriend or having someone that you can trust, having a coach, whatever you feel that, you know, your thing is that you connect with the most, and really creating that sense of community. So one of the reasons why I wanted to introduce you to Kavitha today is because she is having the most epic love event that I will ever be going to, I'm sure, on April 13th. Yes. And it is a couple days after my birthday, and I'm going to be there. I'm going to be celebrating, and I can't wait. I know a lot of people who are going, and the tickets are really selling fast. So tell them all about it. Let's talk about it.
So that's such a good point, because, like, you know, isolation is the enemy of love. It's really important to be in a room full of people that are feeling the way you're feeling, knowing that you're not the only one in the world. And so I created this amazing day. It's called Done With Being Single, 3 unexpected secrets to meeting the love of your life. And we're really going deep, right? A lot of these events, sometimes you're learning a lot of stuff, but nothing's like necessarily implementable right away.
Yeah.
And we're going deep. Yeah, so April 13th, I'm so excited to be having this day to offer it to all you women that are single and looking for love. And also women that are in relationships really trying to figure out, is it right for you or is it not right for you?
Yeah, or just make it better.
Yeah, all of that. Taking it up a notch. So I'm going to be revealing some awesome secrets. We're going to have some live Q&A happening. I want every single woman that walks into that room to leave with something. And that is literally my goal.
So all of you beauties out there that want to go, I will be sure to link everything below the video, so you don't have to worry. You're going to have all the details.
Yes, and it's in New York City, April 13th. It's an all-day festive event.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here with us, Kavitha.
Thank you for having
me. Love you. Mwah. And thank you all for watching us today. I hope you share this with the people that you love in your life. We are sending you so much love. Have a great day. Mwah. Bye, beauties.